Welcome, Gemini. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your January full moon or new moon in Aquarius reading. This is occurring under the energy of the new moon in Aquarius, a time when many planets have completed their retrograde passage and have moved direct. So this is freeing us through the next couple of months to absorb, consider many of the lessons we've learned over the pandemic, healing, and to be able to move forward with some clarity. This is intended for whenever you find it. And so let's get started, Gemini, with your overall energy. We have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups, Gemini, is occurring for you during in the house of your philosophical, spiritual, and religious overview, your leanings, your quest for greater understanding of the diversity of the world and those unifying energies that bring them together. And with the Nine of Cups, you are in a place of clarity and even joy, comfort, pleasure with what you are understanding through your own life experiences about the joy that you have been able to achieve and extract from your experiences. That includes lessons, but lessons that are of supporting you and assuring you that the abundance that you have surrounded yourself with, that joy and pleasure is in fact available for the entire world. And this joy is giving you that perspective as you break through during this new moon in Aquarius energy. In the 10th house, we have the Knight of Cups, and this is in the area of your social identity, the way others see you. Consistently with the Nine of Cups, we are seeing you stretching out and exploring your feelings, your emotions, the emotional content, the spiritual content of your experiences that have brought you to this place of understanding, peace, comfort, and joy in the abundance that you see in your life. Wherever you look, wherever you quest, you're finding deep resonance with your experiences, and this is filling you with a joy that really helps to assert your individuality at this time. In the first house, we have the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is really showing that you have focused, continue to focus and face those experiences that have been difficult. Your quest has been so complete and thorough that you have gained the lessons, the gifts, to the extent that you understand the painful lessons, the suffering you have undergone is yielding you a completeness that assures you that you could not be where you are without the difficult lessons that you have gone through. This is buoying up your energy and your grace and understanding that what appears to be difficult, what appears to be experiences, even of victimhood, in fact, are in the end gifts with which you now have the emotional depth, integrity, and maturity to face and confront those experiences for those very lessons, those gifts that you are now able to perceive. In the fourth house, the Two of Swords is showing that in the house of your home, your family, your domestic environment, you are considering a decision, an important decision, one that requires more information than the information you have. You are looking at perhaps even a decision that feels as though it is a pivot, a lynch key, a turning point for you. But in order to understand the real options that you have, You really do need more information and to be increasingly curious about the superficial opportunities that you see. In the seventh house, your significant relationships is pictured by the King of Cups, and this is indeed cementing this sense I have of your tremendous emotional growth, your maturity, your not only ability to face your own hardships with the clarity that gifts lie within the pain that you may experience even superficially, but you're also able to bear that vulnerability, to narrativize the way that you have been able, the path you've taken to overcome these difficulties, so that in fact, what appears to be your vulnerabilities are in fact your strength, your power, and others are looking to you for this journey that they would like to accompany you on. I'm going to clarify the Three of Swords with the Justice card in the second house and the Queen of Pentacles in the third house. Indeed, this path, this journey, this healing path that you have taken, that you're able to share, that you're able to understand the steps and the process of confronting, facing, extracting understanding from your pain is bearing upon not just your home, yourself, your relationships, but it's bearing upon your community. This is allowing you to devise a pathway, to articulate, to share the path that you've taken, the steps you've taken in overcoming this pain, and in fact, finding justice, balance, and reward in the journey that you've taken, the pain you've overcome, and the lessons that you now know are deliberate in supporting the progress that you're making. You are grounded on your practical resourcefulness. This is the attribute that you are able to communicate, the practical tools, the actual personal resources, physical and material resources that can support you and others on this journey, so that at the end of this journey you see abundance, creativity, and utilizing the abundance that provides you with the tools to gain more prosperity and balance for the community. This is also an indication of your own generosity in applying the lessons that you've learned to areas of your life, but also to the understanding of others. This Two of Swords in the fourth house is clarified by the Two of Cups in the fifth house and the Star in the sixth house. This has definitely contributed to your personal sense of connection, deep connection with who you may have been in the past and who you are becoming to be, understanding deeply your own potential, your own gifts, the discovery of and the unfoldment of the gifts and talents that you bring to bear, your deep ability to connect with others, the friendship with yourself that is supporting and being mirrored in your relationships, so that those you work with, those you live with, those that you're in community with bear a deep connection to you and the information that you're sharing. The exercise of creatively solving problems is indeed one that is building a deeper connection of your capacity and the potential that is yet to unfold through this process. And you have seen a vision of a community that works together for this higher vision, this balanced vision, this healing that feels very much about a social activism that impacts upon the resources of the planet, of the earth, certainly as it bears upon your own community. you have miraculously seen through this healing process your own unfoldment, miraculous understandings and peace that you've gained, that you are also seeing in the way that your community, your partnerships, your friendships are indeed displaying miraculous growth, progress, and support for each other. And this vision is something that is really balancing with the notion of justice, fairness, equality, and harmony. The King of Cups in the 7th house is clarified again by the Three of Swords in the 8th house. I hope you can see that because my flowers are important to me. And the Three of Cups in the 9th house. What I love about this is the number of threes, the number of twos. This is about balance and beginning new things, starting new projects in terms of collaboration, in terms of equity and harmony, balance, so that there is no hierarchical movement of energy and ideas, but rather one of partnership, collaboration, working together as a collective, supporting all parts at the level of skill and need. So the difficulties that you are facing personally have everything to do with your ability to share resources. The way in which you may have felt hurt, stabbed, heartbroken, is also the depth to which you are understanding this pathway to balance, creativity, abundance, working with others and supporting others, feeling supported and providing support. This is definitely enlightening this area of your life, Gemini, that is about celebrating your spiritual growth, your philosophical opportunities, and even your educational quest, your travels, your publishing, your communication, your ability to create a program that informs and supports others to travel this similar path. That curriculum, that program, that service that you are now understanding, that you are providing for others and benefiting from yourself, is something that is a culmination of this ability to indeed support yourself through struggle and pain, and to support others to recognize the absolute gold in your ability to recognize the beauty in all of your experiences. The Nine of Cups in the 10th house is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles in the 11th house and the Knight of Pentacles in the 12th house. So you have a practical bent in your efforts. You are moving and continuing to quest in the opportunities that you are coupling in terms of your own independence and integrity and the ability to generate greater creativity and harmony with others. This is about building something productive, serving with useful tools, helping others in concrete ways to be comfortable in their knowledge and confidence in the healing of suffering, pain, heartache particularly. So this is feeling very much about relationships. It's also about the relationships that you are able to evolve and grow towards the end of building something better, something more productive and harmonious in your environment. I'm going to finish up this reading, Gemini, with a Soul's Journey Oracle card, and I have worry. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. And this is feeling very much about the transformation of extracting lessons, joy, and abundance from difficult situations, heartache, and pain. I hope this has been helpful to you, Gemini. I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, namaste.